Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be trying a little experiment. I wanted to see if I could create my own pre-designed gel X nails. And I saw this product on Instagram and I really had to try it out, which I will be showing later in the video. But the whole concept behind it is like when you are applying gel X nails, you're always applying it with like a builder gel, some type of clear product. And then we do have press-ons, but of course you would have to use nail glue to apply them, so technically they are not gel X nails. And of course you can just go ahead and like design some nails and try to apply them using the gel X method, but if you use too many layers of gel polish, you will not be able to cure them onto the nail because the light just cannot go through all of that gel product. And at the most, I do know we do have like the BTR box pre-French nail designs, which works great, but I just wanted to like try out this new product I saw and just see and try out if I could create my own. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Also, this was a talk through video, so don't mind how my hands are moving. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I've already applied my peel off base because I will not be keeping these nails on very long. And for the nail tips I'm going to be using today, these are the soft gel nail tips from Ella Nailed It, and these are the square XL. I ordered these a while ago, I just never tried them, so I figured why not go ahead and try these for today's video. And basically this is what they look like. At first glance, these nails just look like regular press-on or gel X nails. I didn't try the bend test, so I don't know if they are completely made out of gel or not, but this is basically how they look. One thing I really loved about them is that the apex was really nice. Like, you see me turn my hands to the side, and if you hate gel X nails that give you like a really flat look, these here are great for that because like as you can see, like there's a hump near the apex, there's a lot of room between the nail tip and my nail bed area. So yeah, I really like that about them. However, I didn't like the shape of these nails. These are XL square, but if you look at them, they just look like a regular coffin nail. And like here you can see like how tapered in the tip is compared to up at the cuticle area or like the back part of the nail. And for some reason that kind of bothered me because I did pay for these nails, and if I wanted to buy a coffin I would have bought a coffin, but I wanted squares, so I feel like that should kind of be changed about the shape. Actually, let me change that a little bit. So these are not actually like given coffin, they're kind of given like tapered square, a slightly or more coffin, if that makes sense. Like I wanted these to be like super square, like block looking nails, like square, just like my nail tips. So yeah, that's kind of what I meant, but I'm still gonna use them for today's video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick out my sizes. For my index nail, I was having a little bit of trouble trying to find a size, so you see me keep going back and forth, and I just end up going with the bigger size, and then you see me go in with a hand file to customize it to fit my nail. Also, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who's been subscribing, leaving comments about my next giveaway. If you don't know, I am going to be doing another giveaway at 80,000 subscribers, and right now we are currently at 79,923, so we are so close, and I guarantee you I'll get the next by Friday. Like, I'm just that confident in you guys because I've been gaining so many subscribers, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, we'll still continue to figure out how I'm gonna do it, and however I decide, I'll be letting you guys know everything about it in that video, so just be on the lookout. Make sure that you turn on my post notifications so that you get notified each and every time I upload. But yeah, for these nails I am gonna be doing a pre-design, like I'm gonna be making my own design, and it's just so much easier to do them on the nail stand, and that's pretty much the point of this video, to see if I could create my own design and still apply them like gel X nails. But I'm not gonna have a clear base, like just to let you guys know, that's kind of what I'm getting at, and of course you'll see it whenever I get to it. Yeah, I did just go ahead and put my nails on my stand, and I'm gonna be taking my hand file and just crispening them up a little bit. I feel like the shape was a little bit off. I wanted to get my free edge really nice, and also to me the sides kind of looked a little bit round, so you see me also just go in on the sides, but not too much because I don't want to make these like super skinny, even though in the end I feel like I did end up with a coffin nail, so I guess it really didn't matter at that point. But I do want to crispen my nail shape up a little bit before going in with my design. So once I'm done using my hand file, I am going to use a buffer to buff over the nail surface and remove all of that surface shine. And what I'm using to hold down my nails is actually like some molding clay, some type of clay, so it's not as sticky as the actual like nail tip putty that you would use for press on nails. So the pressure I was adding trying to buff over the surface just kept making them like slip off, so it was just easier to go in with my nail drill. And this is the new drill from 𝚙𝚛𝚘𝚍𝚞 I just unboxed and reviewed in one of my previous videos, if not my last. So I'll link that in the cards if you want to check it out, or it will be down below or at the end of the video. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all of the surface shine from my nails. Removing the shine helps the base coat adhere better, and it just keeps the gel polish from chipping or peeling. If you happen having those problems, make sure to remove the surface shine, go in with base coat, and then go in with your design and see if that helps. This video will be a little bit longer than I intended it to be, because how simple this was, you would only think it would take like 20 minutes, but I did decide to keep like everything in, so that's probably why. And I feel like this is just gonna be a little relaxing video where you can just watch the process. But once I finished removing all of that shine, I did go ahead and take my rose dust brush and remove all of that dust, because you do not want any of that dust left behind. If it's still on the nail, you will see like the little dust bits underneath the gel polish, and it's not gonna look cute. It's gonna look really bumpy. So make sure to get rid of all of that dust. And then once I finish, I'm gonna go in with base coat. And adding base coat also helps like the gel polish look a lot smoother, because with those ridges from buffing over the surface, if you go in and immediately apply your gel polish, you will see all of those ridges into it. And if you don't like it, you'll have to go in with more coats just to get it even. And in the end, if you go in with too many coats, it'll just make the nails super thick, super bulky looking. So I'm gonna go in with the base coat first, and I'm gonna cure for 30 seconds in the light. And so after curing my nails, this is what they look like. And for the nail art, I'm going to be using my craftsxnine brushes. I haven't used these in a while. I don't know what made me pull these out. I honestly almost forgot I had them, but I decided to use these. I do remember them being very good quality, so you know, why not? And also I do have my white gel polish, which I'm just going to be putting on my nail palette, and we are going to be keeping it very simple and easy just to try out this little method I wanted to try out. And I'm going to be doing French tips over all of my nails. This way, doing French tips like press on nails where you can just move the nail as you please, it's so much easier than doing them on your finger, because sometimes you can get those angles. And also I know when curving my French from left to right in this position, I can just do one long stroke going like from one side to the other. And I know I cannot do that when my nails are on my finger, because it just makes like the brush flick all the way somewhere else, and it's just so annoying sometimes. So doing French tips like this on like a nail stand is so much easier. However, it will be a little bit harder to get the nails even. So with that, you can just go ahead and look at the previous nail, measure it out, make sure they're all the same length. But the way I did it, I kind of measured like my first nail whenever I put my thumb in the lamp and I went to my index nail. I did like pull it out and kind of measure it, which you will see, but for the most part I did just kind of eyeball all the rest, because once I was done with the French tip, I did go ahead and pop that into the light and then start my other one. I feel like that way it just kind of made me feel like I was getting through the nails faster instead of just putting them back on the stand and cure them all at once. So that's just the way I did all of my Frenches. Once I finish creating my smile line, I'll go in with my gel polish brush, finish in doing my tip. And if I need to go back in and fix my smile line area, make it a little bit curvier, add more gel polish, whatever the case may be, I will go ahead and do it before popping it into the light. And like I said, this will be a more relaxing type of video, so I'm not going to talk too much and just let you guys watch the process play out. Because I know for me, sometimes when creating like press on, even though these aren't press on nails, but the way I'm doing it, it's kind of like watching press on nails being made, and I love to just watch the process happen. So I'll just be letting you guys watch that play out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you are enjoying it so far, make sure to go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. It will really help push out my content to more people. And also make sure to turn on my post notifications so that you get notified each and every time I upload a video. You do not want to miss my 80,000 subscriber giveaway. Doing these French tips on my nails is what took the longest, but I feel like it's so satisfying to watch. So if you enjoyed that part, let me know down below. Go ahead and like the video. But now that I got all of my French tips on, they do look pretty nice. But one thing I did want to go ahead and do before adding the rest of my design is take my hand file once again and just go over my free edge area. It's just a lot easier to go ahead and do it now compared to when my whole entire nail is done and then try to like file. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now once I finish. Also, you see me going in on the sides a little bit. I kind of felt like some areas got a little bulky, so that's why I went on the sides as well. But once I finish, I'm gonna take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and remove all of that dust. So going into these nails, I didn't really know what else I wanted to do besides doing a French tip on all of them. But I did end up pulling out my not polished pigment palette, and I'm going to be using that light brown color that's underneath the black. I've been really loving like those Aurora designs where they kind of look like just like faded out. I really like that, so I wanted to try that on these nails. And before I go in with it, I'm going to go in with a matte top coat because these pigment powders are best applied to a matte surface. So I'm going to be using my not polished matted, going over my French tip area where I want it to be, give it a cure for 30 seconds and then start to apply it. And I wanted kind of like a circle effect, obviously like my center of the circle being a little bit more opaque and then like outer from the circle, just kind of make it fade into the nail, giving it like a circle ombre look. And as you can see, I'm patting it on here, kind of rubbing it around, and it is just not working. I don't know why this is not working, but it's definitely not the results I expected. So I did just go ahead and wipe that away and try again. It did take me a few tries, and turns out the best way to apply it in the way I wanted it to look is just get some onto like this little eyeshadow applicator and tap off a lot of the excess. Start from the middle and just basically like tap around it. Of course I did add a lot more towards the center, but the key for this is just to tap it out all the way around the nail. If I need more in the center, I'll just go in and tap it there and just kind of blend it out a lot more until I was satisfied with it. And I didn't know exactly how I wanted them to look. I didn't know if I would actually like it. So just like I do in my videos where I'm not really sure, I'll just go ahead and complete one nail to make sure I like it, and then I'll go ahead and repeat that onto my other ones. So that's just what I'm going to be doing. I do have a black gel polish from 𝕚𝕚𝕚𝒍𝒑, which is called Black Addict, and this brown one here is from Madam Glam called Hi, I'm Chandler. And I'm just going to be creating like some dots to do some cheetah print on my nails. And I'm not going to be doing it over the entire French. I'm going to be doing it in a slanted direction, like from right to left, which you see me doing there. And my little spots are not even, that's kind of the key to making like a really cute cheetah print, because like all of the spots are not the same. They're not like perfectly circle. So that just makes it a lot better. Like they do not have to be neat, which is what I absolutely like about these animal print designs. Like they do not have to be neat at all. And they will still come out pretty great. So once I finish on adding my brown spots, I did cure for 30 seconds in the light. I'm taking another one of my craftsxnine brushes in a shorter length and just doing like my little black semicircles, whatever you want to call them, around my nails. And the key to doing this for me is making one of the lines a little bit longer and then going on the other side, making it shorter. I felt like my brush wasn't working too well, so for my other nails I will switch to like a dotting tool and just doing it that way. It was a lot easier and faster as well. After going in around the spots, I did try to add like some little C's and dots in those surrounding areas, which you will see here they did not look right with my brush. So I'll go in with a smaller dotting tool and just create those, and they looked a lot better. And that's just gonna give it more of like a cheetah look to it, because it's just not like the brown spots. You have dots and some other, you know, just black areas, make it look a little bit more natural. And once I was satisfied with it, I did go ahead and pop it into the light. Also, one of the things I had to keep in mind is I could not mess up, because the pigment powder that I added was not sealed in. So if I wanted to wipe something away, my pigment powder in the background would have easily like wiped away with it. So I was being really careful not to like mess anything up, or just, if I didn't like it, just go ahead and continue, because I felt like adding the pigment powder would have been even more challenging than doing the cheetah print spots. Now that I got all of my spots secured in place, I'm gonna go in with the Ellen Nailed It top coat as well. I did purchase these along with her soft gel nails. I haven't tried it yet, so I did go ahead and try it for this set. After applying the top coat, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into the light. And this is how it looks, y'all. I like how it looks. I love this top coat. It's super shiny and I love the way it looks. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing for my nails. Like I said, I did like it, so I'm going to be repeating that same process over all of my nails, which I am just going to let you guys go ahead and watch play out. I hope you guys are enjoying today's video. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just want to make sure that you guys are liking my content, so you are watching it all the way through. If you are one of my all the way through watchers, I really do appreciate you so much. But yeah, I'm just going to leave you guys to it, let you guys watch the rest of this part play out, and I will see you guys once I'm done adding on all of my pigment powders, cheetah print, top coat, so we can get into the next part. Here I'm just finishing up my top coat, putting them into the light, and this is what they look like. I love the way this top coat looks. And so for the next step, of course, a lot of the 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails now that's being released are like already pre-prep. So of course, if you want to take this extra step, you can just go ahead and take one of the mini mandrel drill bits and just etch the underside of the nail like I'm doing here. And this is gonna help the nails last longer. It's gonna help the gel adhere a little bit stronger, you know. So if you want to take that step, you can do that, or you can just take some primer and go in underneath the tip area. However you decide to do is up to you. So now for the main event of these nails, this is what actually like inspired me to try this out, just see if it would work. So on Instagram, I saw the owner of this brand post this product, and I was like, what if I tried to like just create my own 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails? Because like I said in the beginning, you usually apply 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails with like a clear builder gel or like just any type of gel glue the brand has, and it's always clear, so you are not able to like, you know, get that color underneath how you want it to. And like I said, we do have the BT Arc box nails, but just in case you don't want the pink base, you don't want their bases, you don't want a French tip, this is gonna allow you to like create your own 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails and like the color underneath. They have a ton of colors, and by the way, this product is called Structure Gel. It has a really thick consistency, as you guys see here. And I only got 2 because I wasn't sure, like, you know, if the product, I didn't want to go crazy. This is just like my testing, this is just me testing it basically. And they had a really pretty nude I wanted, but they were all sold out, so I got the natural pink and a milky white looking color. And yeah, so basically this is what I'm going to be applying my 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails with. Of course, I went with the natural pink color because that's just the color I like best with it. And I'm just going to be applying these how I would with regular 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails. However, with applying these, I did feel like the gel was a little bit softer because, as you guys know, 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nail, like when they have the glue, it's always like a solid glue where you can like apply the nails and you don't have to do much to them. It's like a little bit more firm and thicker. So that's one of the differences I saw with this gel. It's just a little bit softer. However, I do love the coverage it gives. I wasn't really sure if it would like show throughout the entire nail. I feel like it would just get like really see-through towards my cuticle area, but that wasn't the case. Also on my thumb, I did try something a little bit different just to see if it will become a little bit more opaque when applying it. So I am applying some over my thumb, just how you would like a builder gel, just a really thin layer to give it a little bit more coverage. I cured that for a few seconds, and now I'm going to be applying it as I did the other nails. And this was pretty simple. I really do like this color underneath. And I felt like this was really easy. This is a really nice product to have. Like, I don't know, I feel like I really enjoyed it. I like using it. But once I finish, I am going to pop them into a bigger light for 30 seconds. While applying it, I did have a little bit of spillage, so I'm just gonna take my 5-in-1 drill bit and go around my cuticle areas to seal everything in, make it look a little bit nicer, and also to remove that spilled product. And so I guess you can say this is also like a review on this product, along with like the DIY experiment I tried to create my own 𝒌𝒻𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 nails. And it just wouldn't be a proper review if I just only showed you guys the good part. So one of the downsides to this is look how much gel is underneath my nail. not necessarily a downside, because I'm pretty sure you can fix this with like the amount of product you add. And with my first time, even I can agree that I was adding a lot, but I did want to make sure like the product was like being seen. I wanted to make sure that it didn't just like, wasn't see-through or became too clear. So I wanted to add enough to where the color was still there. And with this, you can just go ahead and file. However, I feel like that will be pretty difficult because you don't want to mess up your skin or anything. So for the sake of the video, I just left it like that. But just do be mindful if you are trying this product or anything like that. It can be a different product with the same function. Whatever the case is, if you are applying them like this, be careful not to add too much, because if you cure it to your skin, you can create allergies or break out, everything like that. With these nails, I took pictures and took these right off just because of that reason. So yeah, just be careful when it comes to things like that. And just to finish up my nails, I am adding more top coat because I wanted to add these little gold pearls, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to keep these. My niece actually was like, yeah, keep them, so I just went ahead and added them to all of my nails. I did add a black bow on my middle finger. Once I finish applying them, I'll be adding some cuticle oil and show you guys how the finished nails look. Guys, I think this is my second time actually using this Tone's cuticle oil, and I don't know why I haven't used it more, but I definitely need to use it more because I love the way this goes on. I love that it's not like super thick, but it also feels very nourishing. It doesn't just sit on top of my skin, it actually like goes, like, it just feels so nourishing. And I also love the way it looks. I know sometimes cuticle oil can be one of the other, especially if it's made with like those cheap oils. So yeah, I really love the way this applied. I do have a discount for Tones if you do want to check that out. I'll have it linked down below along with the base coat I use. I think that was from them as well. But once I finish rubbing everything in to re-nourish my cuticles, this is how the finished set looks, and I think these are so cute. I love the way that base color looks underneath my nails. I feel like it does give me that acrylic look. I feel like it was just like an acrylic base, and then I did my design on top of them. Like, that's honestly what it's giving me, so I really like that about it. Achieving these was super easy. I love the way the product worked, and I feel like just creating nails like a press-on style, it's just like so much more relaxing than trying to like apply acrylic or polygel some days and then having to like file. So this was a lot faster, a lot easier, and I just honestly really enjoyed it. I think my design turned out really cute. I love how the gold just kind of complements like that brown and my ombre in the background. I really like that. So yeah, if you guys watched to the end, thank you guys so much. Let me know what you think about this DIY gel X experiment. Would you try it, or would you just stick to the already pre-made French gel X nails? Everything I use will be linked down below. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you thought about today's set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.